Hi, I'm Ariane.
Hi, I'm Silver, and if you hate fat cootie bitches and baddies Caribbean, get the fuck off this podcast. This is Yap Sesh.
Do these bitches ever shut the fuck up?
No, girl, that's Yap Sesh. Ooh la 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 la.
Ooh la la
Es
la la la.
nuevo. Really bilingual.
Bilingual. Bilingual
Bilingual.
baddies. Baddies. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, we have been gone for
For
so long.
months.
But it be like that, y'all. We be busy.
We be
We
busy. We
be
got
busy.
lives to live.
But what's tea, Silver? How have you
What's
been?
tea?
Well,
You
first,
know?
you tell us the story because I want to know what happened on the subway.
Okay, let me tell you what happened on the
What's the
subway. It's
story?
not
Let me know
even
the
that
truth.
big. Let me tell you though. I'm gonna paint you a picture. I just get off
Mhm.
work. I'm in my magical fantasy world, right? Because I'm going to Trinidad, guys. I'm going to Trinidad in like a week.
Into bed.
So
Into
I made
bed.
a new I made a new playlist called Little Bad Trini Bitch. So I'm listening to my
Mm-hmm.
playlist. I'm in my magical fantasy world. Like I cannot be
As you
bothered.
should. The only
So
thing
I
you
get
do.
off work. I go to the substation. I'm about to go home. So nigga comes on the sub. I see this cute little stud. I'm fixing my hair because I'm like, she cute. Hold up, let me look good. Let me make sure I look presentable. He
Period.
taps my shoulder. A nigga behind me taps my shoulder. First of all, I thought he was crazy because he was singing to himself. But then I was like, you know what? That don't mean he crazy. Maybe he's just singing to himself.
Right.
But he came in on the sub and he started singing. And I was like,
Usually means crazy.
so I was just looking at
You are
him.
in Philly.
So exactly.
Crackheads in Philly.
So he taps my shoulder and I turn around. He's talking about something. Sorry to bother you. Do you know what time it is? I'm like, oh yeah, it's no problem. It's 5:48. He like, oh okay. I turn back around. He taps my shoulder again. Yes. So you said it was five what? I said, oh, it's 5:48. He said, oh, those piercings. Wait, you're gorgeous. Did you get those piercings like new? And I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, did they hurt? And I was like, yeah, they hurt. And he was like, which one? And I was like, both of them. And then he was like, oh, which one hurt the
What?
most? So I usually get this though. So it's not even like I usually get this about my piercings. So then he's talking about some. Oh, okay. I turned back around. Now the stud started talking to him. And then the stud was asking him if he had some gas or something like that. And I was like, never mind, I don't want you no more because you over here asking random people for weed. What's wrong with you? But
Maybe he was the local drug dealer. Maybe she knew him.
I don't
That
know.
is random. Why
That's
would she just
random as
ask
fuck. Why are you
him?
asking random people? You got any gas? You got any weed? Like, please go to a smoke
Yeah.
shop. Please,
I'm trying to
bitch.
defend them. I'm trying to defend them.
Yeah. But anyway, so this him and the stud start talking. I got my headphones on. I'm back in my magical fantasy world. They fist bump, and then I'm looking at them like, okay. So now I turn back around. He taps my shoulder again. So at this point, now I'm a little irritated because it's the third time you done tap my shoulder, and I'm trying to not be here. So I say, yes. He says, I'm sorry. You said it was 5:40. I'm like, nigga, all right. I said 5:50. It's 5:50 now. He was like, oh, okay.
Does he
You ain't
not
got
have
no
a
other
phone?
piercings?
It's 2024.
He said his phone died.
Mm-hmm.
So then he talking about something. You ain't got no other piercings? And I was like, no. And then he was like, what about like? And then he gestures to my chest, and
Oh, I
then
thought you said about your
down.
cootie bread.
He goes, so what
Oh,
about
what?
like? And
Sir.
I just went, no. And then he was like, how old are you? And I said,
Hmm.
17. And then he went, you 17? I was like, yeah. Bitch, I be lying. So I'm like, yeah, I'm
As you
17.
should.
He like, oh, when you turn 18. I went, this is over now.
Ew.
I literally said, this is over now. And then I turned back over and put my headphones on. Because I've had my fill of this conversation. You done tapped my shoulder 3 fucking times to ask me the time. I told you the time, nigga. Leave me alone.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even want to talk to you the first time you tapped my shoulder, but you was all so nice. I'm like, all right, never mind. You ain't trying to bother me. It's 5:48. Now you asking me again. It's still 5:48. It's 5:50 now. If you really need to update, but please leave me alone and stop asking me these questions. Then you're talking about something you ain't got no other piercings.
And why do you feel comfortable to ask me that? Ew. Ugh.
Ew.
Ugh. How old was he look? How old
Like
did he look?
30 something. Not even like 30.
Ew.
Like mid to late 30s. I'm thinking 35 to 38. Somewhere around
Like
there.
30 pushing 40.
Yes. And he's talking about some damn, oh, when you turn 18, you was a fiend. You're disgusting and you piss me off. Because why would you ever ask me that? You gonna wait till my birthday, nigga? Damn.
That's so gross. Men are weird. I once really was 17, and this guy really did ask me that. He told me something, you got that sexy baby face. Like, excuse me? What do you mean by that? What do you mean, sexy baby face? Seek help. He looked like a predator, too. It was so creepy.
I, I
Seek
can't
help.
say that. Wait, cut this out, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But I'm thinking about it. But yeah. How are you?
Overall, in the
Oh,
last
me?
couple of years. Yeah.
Overall, I'm good, honestly. I'm finally employed, guys. You
Period.
know, I feel like the last time we spoke, I was not employed. I was struggling. I was through the trenches. But alas, I'm employed now. I got money. I'm so excited. And I'm going to Trinidad Sunday. So I'm just counting down the days. I started on my TikToks. Yeah. Y'all, prepare
I
for
was like a little
content. I'm really about to start
transition.
posting. Watch. Watch. I'm gonna start posting when I get to Trinidad. We don't know that for sure, but let's say yeah.
But
Yeah.
lying on a bikini, lying on the beach.
Mhm. Mhm.
Taking bikini pics, getting felt great
Yes.
by the
Yes.
sexiest bud on the island.
Mhm. I'm gonna have my nails done, my hair done, a sexy belly piercing, new clothes. Like I just can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. I'm walking on air. I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa. Yeah.
whoa.
How are you?
I wish I was you.
No.
Like, it can't all be you though. This can't all be
No,
you.
it's okay. Honestly, I can't say that either. Cut this out. But
Don't say
yeah.
that.
How are you?
How am I? I personally, I haven't been doing the best.
Mhm.
I feel like Sanaya gave me a reading, which was really good, but I feel like I just been really hard on myself with
Mhm.
graduation coming up. And I
Mhm.
feel like I'm not really proud of myself because I'm not in the place that I wanted to be at graduation, but
Right.
it's just because I just changed like the trajectory of my future and I don't feel like law school is for me anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what is for me.
Mhm.
And I never been a point in my life where I didn't know what I wanted and had a goal and was working towards it.
Mhm.
And that's really hard for me because I always had high expectations for myself. So I'm just
Mhm.
trying to learn how to be okay with that.
Mhm.
And then Sally gave me a reading. She was like, that's okay. Like, you're going to find your path. You are doing enough. And, like,
Mhm.
it's easier said than done to
Mhm.
believe that you're doing enough. So I really just been struggling with that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been good. I think I'm just I think I'm just in a place in life where I feel lost, but
Mhm.
I know that it's fine, and
Mhm.
I'm going to find my path, and I'm young, but it's just scary. And
Yeah.
I have a really hard time with telling people that I need support, and I'm not
Mhm.
okay. So that's just something that I need to work on because like I
Mhm.
will go through things alone, and that's
Mhm.
really hard for me. So I just been going through that, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be at in life,
Yeah.
and yeah. And then also just with editing these videos, like oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot tell y'all how many Yap such videos we have lost, how much footage we have lost, and just how much videos I have recorded on my own and lost, and it just
Mhm.
feels like I'm trying and trying and trying, and I just keep failing, and I
Mhm.
know I'm not. I know that you have to fail to learn and grow, but
Mhm.
it's just annoying. Like when
Yeah.
you're applying for jobs and nobody wants you, and you're just making videos and you're losing them, it just make you feel like
Yeah.
you're and
Yeah.
you're not good enough. And I know that I'm enough, and I know that I'm good enough, and I know that I'm going to be okay. But I'm just at a point in my life where I have to go to this time, and I'm doing good. Like I feel like I'm handling it well because if
Mhm.
this was me 2 years ago, I would be a mess.
Yeah.
And I think I'm stronger because I am stronger with my relationship with God, and I'm in a better pace, and I have a better sense of self.
Mhm.
But I'm still feeling the effects of it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
That's
just going through it.
yeah. That's more than understandable, especially at our age with transitioning through like from especially for you transitioning to school and then everything after like actual life stuff. I feel like
Yeah,
that would be yeah, that's a really understandable feeling to have. Especially if you're
yeah,
making a change in your future that you didn't see yourself making before. Like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But on a much lighter note, I've
Hmm.
been all in love with my man, my man, my man.
Yeah.
We
We see the
celebrated our
TikTok.
anniversary, and the
Yeah.
vlog will be up soon. It's not up yet, but it will be up soon. And yeah, I'm just happy. I feel like we're at a really good place in our relationship. I feel like, okay, it only took us 4 years, guys, but we have good communication.
Yes.
We actually like each other.
Yes.
We that couple that I would be like, ew, please stop.
No.
And I'm just happy. I'm just happy.
Yes.
It's just nice to have somebody that you know understands you, and you don't
Hmm.
have to ask him to do stuff. And like I've been with him since I was 17, and now we're 21, so it's kind of corny, but I just feel like I'm watching him become a man, and
Hmm.
he just have all the characters that I want in a husband. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
speaking of relationships, let's get into
Hmm.
these topics. So we a little late, y'all, but Holly and DDG broke up.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
I thought it was a prank for much longer than I'm willing to admit, honestly. I'm not so sure he's still not for real. Like, you know, like I thought he was joking when they said they broke up. I thought it was a prank and he was gonna put out a YouTube video and it was gonna be like, cause he was talking about some her head game trash and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? This is not real. Like,
I heard that was a lie. He did
that
not
was a
say her
lie.
trash. Somebody said EK said that.
Oh.
Why is EK always in
Why
something?
are you like, what do you have to do with this? Why did you say that? I'm over here believing him. I'm like, damn, her head game trash. This gotta be a prank. But no.
No, real, real. Yeah. I didn't know if it was a prank or not, but I just feel like he slightly gets on my nerves, but
He does.
only because I feel like she's a really private person, and I
Hmm.
know me, and I'm also, on my phone again, sorry, but
Oh wait, hold
I
on.
know
Let
me,
me actually put my phone on D and D.
no, I just did the same thing.
Yeah.
And I know me, and I don't like people in my business and relationship. And she feel like that. I feel like Holly is that kind of person too. And
Hmm.
with them, and he always posting their business on social media. Like nobody
Hmm.
had to know y'all broke up. Nobody needed to know the tea. Why you always putting us in the group chat, friend? Let her
Yeah.
be a. But she be looking good though. Ever since the
Yeah.
breakup, she posted that one picture with the dress. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
No,
talking
I
about?
didn't see no post from her since the breakup.
Wait. I gotta get the picture. I gotta let you see it because she be looking
Yes.
good. Holly says she in these streets.
Period. As she
She
should
in these
be.
streets. But that picture gave, I mean, the picture saved, I'm still fine. What about it? And what
Period.
about it? Wait. I think she took down the picture. Wait, she took down the
Damn.
picture, but the video is still up. The video is still up though. Wait. Can you see it? The body is
Oh,
giving.
body.
Body is giving.
Period.
Like Miss Holly Bailey is in the building. She's that girl, been that girl, still that girl, and will forever be that
Always be
girl.
that girl. Yeah.
But I also find it annoying, like this whole baby mama culture. Like, soon as a man leave you, now you a single baby mama. Like, what is he? What is he?
Yeah.
He is very successful, has the means to take care of a child, and seem like
Yeah.
she's in the right place to take care of a child. Why she got to be a baby mama now?
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
That is annoying. Like, I don't know. I don't like the negative connotation with being a baby mama. Like, and also, I just don't want to be called nobody's damn baby mama. I'm the mother of your child, but I'm not
Mm,
your baby mama. Don't do that to me.
exactly. Like, why is a woman automatically a baby mama as soon as a man leave her? Like,
Yeah.
did we need him? But I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I guess it's always good. I don't know. Is it always good to be in a two-parent household? Because I feel like I'm fine.
I feel, you know, I don't know if I'm like the poster child for fine, you know? Like, I would say, I don't know if you should use me as a reference, but I will say, I don't think that my issues are due to me not being brought up in a two-parent household. I think it was
Mm,
something else. But
well,
I don't
I'm
know.
fine. I don't know that. But And I never had daddy issues. I just don't know what that feel like. I never been
I
there. Can't
did.
relate.
I
Damn.
did.
And that's
Poor house
fine.
parties.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I
You
just want
know, I always
to,
wanted to be like the bitches who didn't care about their dad, though. You know? Like, I wanted to not give a fuck, but I gave so many fucks. It was annoying. But I wanted to not care. Like, it would be so much easier not to care. That nigga ain't shit. You know something? I posted a TikTok about him the other day. Also, he came up on my TikTok, Ariane.
why
Like,
is
as
your
a
dad on
person you
TikTok?
may know. Not in my For You page. He came up as
But
a
why is
person
your
you may
dad
know.
on TikTok? Ain't he old?
Yes, he
How
is.
is your dad?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know.
That's what, I don't know how old my dad is either. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I know
Like,
he younger than my
like
mom, but I don't know how old. But yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no, he came up in my fucking people you may know. I guess I can't say his name. Cut it out, bleep it out. But I blocked him so fast. Also, my aunt followed us on TikTok. I gotta block her ass too. Stop looking for me, hoes, please.
Leave me alone.
Leave me
That's how I feel when
alone.
people follow my spam. How do you know this is me? Leave me alone. Leave
No,
me
girl.
alone.
Before you changed it to the damn pumpkin, it was a picture of you. Like,
But it didn't look like me. I'm telling y'all. It did not look like me.
yeah.
It was like my Hannah Montana moment or my
Mm.
Superman moment. Like you did not know this was
Mm.
me.
You know, I'm gonna have to disagree, but okay. Like,
It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Cause how y'all know that's me? Do not follow my spam. It's invite only. I have to
yeah,
follow you, and if I follow you, that means I invited you. It's a
yeah.
special little.
So
Don't
it's a little
follow me.
community, you know.
Exactly.
You
Cause in the
can't fuck with
club,
us.
we all fam.
In the club, we all fam.
Do you know him? But yeah,
Yeah.
but speaking of social media, one of the things that's been really trending is the Diddy Diddler.
Oh yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? I don't even follow that case like that. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna lie.
either. I don't really know what's happening, but every time I find something out, I don't know. Like, okay, the Diddy jokes are kind of funny, but they also make me sad. Like, he was
Yeah,
so
weird.
weird and gross with so many people, and it went on for so long. So like the jokes are kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but like they also kind of make me sad for the people that actually went through that.
Yeah, I feel you. The nice try Diddy though, can we give it up? Because why is it nice try? Do you not see that? Is it just me? But every post I click on, it just says nice try Diddy, like for no reason. Like it'd be like a random ad. It'd be an ad like for Christmas, it's like a candy cane ad. And it'd be like nice try Diddy spammed in the comments. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I
Give it
don't.
up.
I haven't seen this. I don't know, but we do need to
Okay,
give it up. I hope I don't see it because what are you talking about? Like,
what are we talking about? But yeah,
I
yeah. I
don't
don't
really
know
know
what else.
anything about the case though.
I
Oh,
don't
last thing
either.
I heard was the baby oil.
Yeah. What do I know about the case? I know a little bit about what happened to Cassidy and like her abuse and all that,
Mm,
and how he was drugging her for years
damn.
and abusing her and raping her, and then for some reason, Bad Baby name is tied in it because he was trying to help. I think he was trying to help her get away, and he tried to blow up his car. It was a mess. So long.
Bad Baby is involved because he tried to help Bad Baby get away.
Bad Bunny. Bad
Bad
Bunny.
Bunny. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, Daniel Bergoli got to do with this? What?
Yeah.
Oh, Bad Bunny trying to
David
help
really ain't got
Cassidy get
nothing to do with
away?
this. Yes, I heard somebody say that,
Okay.
but I don't really know. I heard that I think that he almost blew up his car one time. Like he
Yeah.
tried to blow up his car, but he blew up the wrong car. Yeah, and some people got injured. Yeah, he was well, not apparently he was very dangerous. Yeah.
Bad Bunny?
No,
Oh,
Diddy.
Diddy. Okay, I'm so
Yes, like he was very dangerous. He was trying to kill a bunch of people. It was a lot.
Oh yeah.
And
No.
he have killed a lot of people. It was a lot.
Put that man under the jail. I don't want to see him out again, actually.
Yeah.
No.
I honestly doubt that that man is in real jail, though. Like, I
Probably
feel
not.
like he's somewhere probably living, sitting
Yeah,
cushy
probably not.
on an iPad.
The last I literally saw a video of him fairly recently, like this month. And it was talking about like how he was at a park or some shit. I'm like, all right, so
Not at a park. Ain't he supposed to be in jail?
he's
See,
not.
I knew he was. I knew he wasn't really in jail.
They literally posted a video of him. I think it was a park. I don't know that for sure, but they posted him somewhere. like
Mhm.
out in public living his life. Like,
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm really not.
me neither.
Yeah. But speaking of abusers in Hollywood that
Hmm.
get away with it, do you know? I feel like you don't really know that much about the Neverland case, right? With Michael
No,
Jackson.
I don't.
Okay. Well, basically, okay, before we get into the Neverland case, I'm bringing this topic up because I saw Charlemagne talking about, like, the conspiracy theory surrounded about Michael Jackson's death. Do you know
Hmm.
that or no?
No.
Okay. So basically, Michael Jackson was he owned part of Sony, and Sony wanted to get him out of it, and they tried to kept getting they kept trying to make him sell his half of Sony, but he
Hmm.
wouldn't because it's fucking Sony, and
Hmm.
he was making a lot of money off of it. And before Michael Jackson died, he just kept saying like, if I die, just know that they killed me. Just know that they're trying to kill me. He was really paranoid. He was really stressed out all the time, and
Mm.
yeah. And then when Michael Jackson died, his doctor actually went to jail for this.
Yeah,
He was like injecting him with drugs and
I
stuff.
do remember hearing that.
Yeah, so he was injecting him with drugs, and yeah, he basically killed him, and he made him overdose, and yeah, so now Michael Jackson is dead, and that's the whole conspiracy is that they killed him, and it wasn't just the doctor like Hollywood was trying to kill Michael Jackson, which I very much so believe. I
Yeah.
do think they were trying to kill that man, but a part of that is also the Neverland case, and people believe that the Neverland cases and the cases of him sexually assaulting children was also Hollywood trying to take him down.
Mhm.
Like they said they were trying to like break down his name and
Mhm.
make him look like a bad person so that people would turn against him.
Mhm.
And I personally think, no, I don't know my thoughts on this. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that part. Like I don't know if they were trying. I feel like they were trying to ruin his reputation, and it was a time like the time where they start bringing up the cases and stuff, like it was ironic, and I do believe that Hollywood had a part in making sure that these cases were publicized, but
Mhm.
I don't know if he did it or not, and I feel like no one else knows if he did it or not, and I feel like for people to say that a bunch of children are lying without evidence is ignorant.
Yeah.
Like it just really annoys me how many people defend him and go against children. I mean, they're adults now because this case was a
Yeah,
while ago.
but still, yeah.
Yeah, and goes against children and tell them that they're lying. And some kids did turn out to be lying, but just because some kids were lying, don't mean that every single one was lying. Just because he
Yeah.
didn't touch some doesn't mean that he didn't touch them all. I mean, not them
I
all,
know.
but touch
Yes.
other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's really ignorant that so many people like go full heartedly for him and like stand behind him
Yes.
just because he is who he is. And I'm not going to take away Michael Jackson's career. Like Michael Jackson is who he is. He's an icon. He did a lot for the culture, but we can't pretend like his man ain't got a billion allegations that he was touching little kids.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say something very similar where I'm like, I don't know. And neither do you. And neither does anyone. No one knows. As much as you think you might know, and you don't. You don't know. Because no one knows. The only people who know is Michael Jackson and the people with the allegations, I feel like. Nobody really
Yeah.
knows what happened. So for people to be making like actual claims and statements based on that is stupid to me because you don't know. You
Yeah.
might like Michael Jackson a lot, but just because you like him doesn't mean he was a good person. And you might think Michael Jackson is an icon, but just because he's an icon don't mean he's a good person. And you might hate Michael Jackson, but that don't mean he's not an icon either. You know, like I feel like you can't take away what he did and the person that he was and how iconic and legendary he is. But it is stupid to try and I guess erase the allegations made against him because you don't know the truth. Like,
Yeah.
and I think people just have like really weird relationships with celebrities. And I'm not saying all my relationships with celebrities are entirely healthy, but I'm not weird like y'all. So yeah,
Yeah.
some of y'all
Yeah.
y'all be thinking y'all really know these people for real, and y'all don't.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Speaking of a speaking of a celebrity that I have to admit I was definitely delusional about,
Hmm.
and I had come to reality about was Chris Brown,
Yeah.
because this man, speaking of him, he's also in our line of list of Hollywood's abusers.
Mhm.
Let me tell y'all, if you know me and you really truly know me, you know
Mhm.
that I had an era. I was obsessed with Chris Brown, and I still am obsessed with his career. I still obsessed with his music, especially early Chris Brown. Do not get me when Chris Brown first came out, young
Mhm.
boy just turned 16 and I
Mhm.
got hot. Don't even get me started. But anyways, anyways, yeah. But I didn't even realize that Chris Brown, how many abuse allegations that this man has. Because I was going down like the wormhole with Michael Jackson and I saw how delusional his fans were, I was like, let me go make sure that I'm not being delusional. And then I
Mhm.
went down the wormhole with Chris Brown and I thought that his allegations ended with Carucci. This man has current allegations since 2024. Like, at this
See,
point,
I thought that, like, I remember us talking about this, and I said I
yeah,
hadn't really looked it up, but I thought, like, I had the inkling that he was still actively doing this shit. That's why
yes,
I didn't
yeah,
say too much. Like, I'm not gonna say
yeah,
he wasn't actively doing this shit, and he was actively doing this shit, but I had an inkling because I feel like I've been hearing his name still about him still hitting people, and I'm just like,
yes.
why?
He
Why
gonna
are you
keep
still
his
hitting
little
people?
thing
What's
to
going on?
himself.
Yeah.
He gonna keep his little to himself.
He
But
don't. He don't. He
he
don't.
really
But they
don't.
saying that they was always like that with the baby too, talking about how the baby can't keep his hands to himself. But I'm like, Chris
The
Brown really the nigga that
kid.
can't keep his hands to himself. The baby, I only
No,
heard him
but the
like,
baby do be
no,
smacking people for
I'm
no
not saying
reason.
the baby
With his
is
little
guilt
waddle.
free.
With his
I know,
little waddle.
right? Yeah, no, I'm not saying that the baby keep his hands to himself, but I'm just saying if we gonna talk about people hitting people, Chris Brown is still actively hitting people, like
Yeah,
still hitting
he is
people.
still very much so an active abuser.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
do, and I used to be one of the people like, oh, he hit Rihanna so long ago. He was young. He didn't know any better. Like
Mhm.
people are allowed. To, when are we allowed to let people be forgiven? But we
Mhm.
can't forgive people if they're well. It's not even our place to forgive people because it's really not our situation. But we can't just excuse people if they're still actively doing what
Mhm.
they are doing. Like it's not like he hit Rihanna. He went to go get help and then he became a better person. He
Yeah.
still actively have cases of abusing people. So
Yeah.
yeah. But even though I do still think that he doesn't get the credit that he gets because he is an abuser, but he shouldn't be an abuser. He should just stop. But I don't think it diminished his career because, like
No.
Michael Jackson, they both were. No, he's not as big as Michael Jackson. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say he's the level of Michael Jackson, but he is Chris Brown, and he did do a lot for the culture. And his music has a special place in my
Yeah.
heart. But speaking of that, this is random, but some people is mad at Kalani
Oh yeah.
because she made a song with Chris Brown and she's actively friends with Chris Brown, and then Kiani is like an activist and she's always
Mhm.
promoting, but not. She's always promoting something. Like she's always promoting
Mhm.
something, always being an activist. And a lot of people have beef with her because they say, "How can you be friends with somebody like that?" And then you're also an activist and you're trying to
Mhm.
stop stuff like this. How do you feel?
I honestly really don't know. I did hear about like the uproar with Kaylani and like her friendship with Chris Brown. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit, I guess not hypocritical, but like it's a bit surprising that she's friends with Chris Brown given her stance on other things.
Yeah,
But personally, I don't really think it's any of our business to judge her friendships and her personal relationships because we don't know her just like we don't know him. And I
yeah,
think people just kind of want a reason to be mad at people sometimes because I don't know.
yeah,
Why do you care? But yeah.
yeah,
What
yeah.
do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know either. I didn't even really see that until I was going down the wormhole and I saw
Yeah.
people were beefing with Kalani. And a lot of people just like, if somebody even make a song with Chris Brown, they'll just stop listening to that artist.
Yes.
Get mad.
They was
But I
mad at
also
Chloe too because Chloe did the song with Chris
are.
Brown.
But I feel like most of Hollywood sucks. And y'all be
Yeah.
picky choosing.
That is what we need to come to like the conclusion. The Hollywood big businesses, they suck. If
They
we
do.
were to put out a list of all the crimes that big businesses in Hollywood like have done, I feel like we would have no one to support. Not to say we should support like abusers and assaulters and shit. I'm just saying everyone sucks. Like And I feel like y'all sometimes pick and choose with like what level of suck or what type of suck you want to indulge in. Because there's other people that y'all listen to that are just as bad. But y'all don't talk about them. Y'all just want to shit on Chris Brown. And I'm not saying Chris Brown is like guilt free. I don't even really rock with Chris Brown like that. Honestly, like he his music is cool, but like I'm not like a Chris Brown fan for real. So I'm just saying. I just feel like sometimes, especially black people, they do not get the leeway that a lot of other people get because Matt
Right.
Healy's bitch ass is still hitting people and he on tour and everybody all like, oh, Matt Healy. Yeah, no.
Friend, who is Matt Haley? Matt Haley.
I didn't even know about him. I just know him because everybody was like, he's a terrible person. Ah. And then for a while, that was all that everything that was attached to his name was negative. But then all of a sudden, everybody was feeding for Matt Healy, and it was like they could never make me hate you, Matt Healy. But he's like the singer. He's like a fucking white boy that sings, and I think he was like, he was basically like the male. I mean, the white Chris Brown, because Taylor Swift did a song with Matt Healy, and everybody was like, Taylor. But yeah. But like, I don't know. I don't put nothing past. I don't put anything past celebrities because I don't know them. But I also don't put anything past white celebrities. So it was never Taylor. Like it was never giving that. Like of course,
Taylor.
like
Of course, Taylor.
Of course, Taylor. That actually that tracks. But I understand why people were so surprised about Taylor Swift because of like the image she tries to make for herself. But I kind of just see straight through that white woman. I just don't believe her. I don't believe her.
I see
She like
through that white woman.
like, I'm sorry. I don't. The Taylor Swift fans, the Swifties, they gonna eat me up.
They're gonna get you. They really are. The Swifties do not play.
They don't play. I know, but I'm sorry. I just don't believe her. I don't believe that she really like supports the things that she says she supports. I feel like she always says she supports something really conveniently when it's really popular to support that thing, and she trying to like. But it's like when everybody like, wow, Taylor Swift isn't speaking out about this, and then when she finally do speak out, it's in support of the good thing. But I'm like, I don't know if you would have said that had we not pressed you for an answer, you know? And I'm not saying that everybody should make their political views known. I also think that's stupid, you know? When people are like, oh, this person's been really silent, they must support. Like, don't assume somebody's, like, political view just because they aren't saying anything. I think that's stupid. Like, but I do think that sometimes people conveniently support some things just because it's trending. And you want, you want the black people to be like, ooh, Taylor, you know? Because I remember she made cookies saying fuck Trump or something like that. I don't remember what she did. But she made cookies. And I'm like, Trump not going to see your damn cookie, Taylor. What the hell? What the hell is the cookie going to do?
She's Taylor Swift.
This is what the white people do. Because what you making cookies for? What the fuck is that going to do? Get to the polls and vote.
Trump would see her cookies, though. She's Taylor Swift.
Trump,
but she didn't have to make those cookies.
She didn't have to make
those cookies.
Just go vote.
Also, apparently, what's her man name now?
She got a man now?
Taylor Swift. She got a man. Girl, she's dating that football player. How don't you know this?
I didn't know that.
She got the football literally paying her to show up to the games.
Oh, I did know that only because they was mad because they were always panning to her at the football games. Like, the football boys was mad. Like, nobody wants to see Taylor Swift. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but it was just a trend to hate her.
Yeah.
But anyways, apparently she stole that man. That's what I heard from the grapevine. That's what I heard from the grapevine. From a black girl at that.
I knew I didn't believe her ass. See? I saw right through her.
I just heard that on a podcast.
Hair and blue eyes. I saw it. No. Let me stop. I'm not hating on the white people.
I don't know the details. Don't believe me. Don't believe what I said, but I heard that on a podcast that I watched that she stole that man from some girl. I forgot what her name is. But yeah, that was her man first. I think they was engaged and everything. And, he was Taylor.
But you know something? If you want to hate Taylor for that, you have to hate Ariana as well. Like, and a lot of people aren't ready to hate Ariana.
She
Like,
loves
I
men.
know a lot of people are not ready to hate Ariana, and I don't care. I don't care enough to hate her. But
I don't.
I think if you want to be mad at Taylor Swift for that, you by obligation you got to be mad at Ariana Grande.
I personally supports women's rights and
And
wrongs,
wrongs.
so I don't see
Yeah,
nothing. I don't see
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. Exactly that. Actually,
I see nothing. I hear nothing. What are you talking about?
nothing.
Ariana
But
gonna
literally,
remake?
I was silent as fuck when everybody was like, "Can't believe Holly cheated on DDG," and if she did, now what?
Hmm. Hmm. But my girl Holly would never do that.
She
Y'all know
would
black women
never.
don't.
And if she did, what about it? Come see me about it. Yeah.
My
Holly, get
Africa,
behind.
no, she never cheated. She never cheated.
She
She
never
got her gift
cheated.
back. She only would
Exactly.
get her gift back. And
Exactly.
getting your gift back isn't cheating.
Exactly. Holly, get
That's
behind me.
all
Get
I'm
behind
saying.
me, Holly. I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna protect you, Holly. Cause y'all not gonna be coming for my girl.
For real. But
No. Do you
speaking
have a they
of,
could never make me? Sorry, go ahead.
oh no. Say what you was gonna say.
I was gonna say,
I
do
was
you have
saying
a person they could never make you hate?
Kim Kardashian. That's my girl. We like them. I don't
Yeah.
like everybody can hate Kim. Y'all can hate Kim. Y'all can be mad. Y'all can say she do this, she do that. The Kardashians. Da, 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 da. I love me the Kardashians, and Kim is my girl, and she get money. Her body tea.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, if Kim Kardashian did something crazy, I would hate. I wouldn't hate her, but I would not support her anymore. Like, if Kim Kardashian was out here doing some really weird, crazy stuff, I'm not delusional enough to be like, oh my gosh, it's Kim Kardashian. But right now, y'all can't make me hate Kim Kardashian. Like, I'm
Yeah.
never gonna be in that
No,
Kim
that's what I
Kardashian.
mean. I think if they genuinely can't make you hate somebody, you need to take some time for some
Yeah,
introspection
yeah,
because there should be things you should hate people for. You know, we need to draw
yeah.
the line somewhere. But I
Like
feel like
some,
me, Zendaya, can do no wrong.
yeah,
She, whatever
yeah.
you think you saw her
But
do,
she
she ain't
never
even do
did
it.
any wrong. Like she's
She
Zendaya.
hasn't. She hasn't. And if she did ever do, well, I guess when people say she's like untalented, I also think that that's some bullshit, and you need to shut the fuck
That
up. You're
is
a hater. You're a hater.
hater. And if
Hater.
you think she's untalented, go read our thread on Twitter.
Exactly. Exactly. Because Zendaya
Like,
get money, her body tea. She's super cute, super
mm.
pretty. Don't play with my girl. Don't play with my girl. And Tom Holland can get behind me too. That little English boy, yeah, get behind me.
Exactly. And you saw, first of all, you need to get behind him. You
I
saw what he
know the
was posting.
paparazzi video. I saw. Yes.
He said he gonna get his girl. He do not play about
Exactly.
her. He
Yeah.
do not play about her.
Exactly.
Short
He don't
King's up
play.
100. Short King's
Yeah.
up 100.
Exactly. Exactly.
Even though that man not that short.
He really not.
They the same height actually. She just always got on heels. But
Yeah. Yeah. He really
he
not.
is the
But
short king next to her.
no, I just love them. I just love them. They can never make me hate Tom Holland today. I don't care.
Exactly. They are so cute. Like, he
They
do not
are.
play about her at all.
No. Also, Dylan O'Brien, they could never make me hate that man. Actually, they could. If he was like racist or something, then I would be so sad. I think I would shed a single tear if he was racist. Like, one tear would just fall from my eye if I read that. I would just be like, damn, they got my man.
Do you
Because
still have your
Dylan,
Dylan O'Brien poster? I mean, like
my
your
cutout,
cutout.
Tiny Dylan,
Yes.
yeah, he over there. He right over
Can
here.
we get a
Yes, let me go get
little
him.
like to the
Please.
Tiny Dylan?
Where is...
Estoy forever. Estoy forever. I'm really bilingual, y'all.
Oh, maybe
Estoy
it's
forever.
not. Oh,
Dámelo.
there he is.
Dámelo.
Got him. Okay. Guys, I would like you to meet my husband, the man of my dreams, my breath of air, Tiny Dylan. His neck is a little broken, guys. Don't even pay attention to that. But this is Tiny Dylan. You
That's
know?
your glory.
We're gonna put him back here for the rest of the podcast. He's gonna chill with us.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? You okay with that?
He can stay. He can stay. Me and
All
Tyler
right.
Dylan are cool. We cool.
Oh.
We cool.
I need to put like a popsicle stick on the back of his neck. His neck falling and shit. Like
It's everything falling.
he a little fucked up. It's okay. I had him for like
It's okay.
3 years.
That's
We've been
okay.
together.
You
We've
got
been locked in for like 3 years.
exactly. You love him through it all.
I did. I do. I
Yeah.
do. That's my man.
You can't looks and ages. Looks fade. Okay, you in it for the long
Yes.
run.
Love never fades. My love for him will never die. It
He
will
just
never
want to put
fade.
his head down. It's fine. He just a little tired.
He's a little tired. He had a long day on set, guys. Okay, his call time
Exactly.
was like 4 in the morning. He's very sleepy. So if he's dozing off, just don't even pay attention to that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. But speaking of, well, we're not really speaking of this, but this was we were currently speaking of abuses in childhood.
uh,
Did you see like that clip on Baddies, the the Baddies Midwest? Did you see that?
wait, with Krishan and Tashiki?
Yeah.
I don't even want to speak on that, honestly. I feel like that
Okay.
shouldn't even been recorded.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to speak on. Like the fact that they
Yeah.
shouldn't. That's what I was going to say. Like that clip shouldn't even been on there. Like I feel like that
No.
conversation
That's
is not something
wild.
that's crazy. Like I can
Never
see
seen the
if I
recording.
went too far. Like I can
Yeah.
see support a lot of bullshit and a lot of exploitation, but that right there is too
That's
far.
extremely far. Like, that's actually crazy that they recorded that and posted that. Like, that's a
Yeah,
very private and very, very vulnerable moment to put on, like, television. That's crazy that they even recorded
especially
that. Like,
between sisters.
between sisters, that's crazy that y'all recorded that and y'all plan on posting that. Y'all need to not. I hope they don't,
And then
because
put
I'm
it in
not
the
watching that.
teaser. And put it in the
Yeah,
teaser.
yeah,
Yeah. That's about, and it's also extremely triggering. Like just
yeah.
watching
Like,
that and
I'm
hearing their
genuinely
story
no.
is triggering. And I feel like they shouldn't have done that. And that conversation shouldn't be on the show. And it shouldn't have happened in front of all of those people. Yeah,
No, not at all.
because even we're not gonna talk too much about the allegations because it is triggering. But it basically is a sexual assault allegation against Tasiki. And even if it did happen, it's just seemed like that family need a lot of therapy and they both need to get off TV. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah. But
yeah.
speaking of exploitation and nasty shit, not even Zeus, let's get into Now Nest TV, which is 10 times worse, and this nasty bitch Ivory.
Okay.
I'm a little scared to say it because she might get me, but this nasty bitch
Okay.
Ivory,
Can
you can
I
go.
can I give the
You can take the floor.
context to the situation before we talk about it for the
Okay.
viewers who
I thought
haven't
you knew what I
seen?
meant when I said this nasty bitch
Oh, I
Ivory.
know. I'm just saying. Can I give context to the viewers who may not have
Yes,
watched the show?
you may. Yes, you
Okay.
may. Please take the floor.
So let me tell you about this nasty bitch Ivory. Ivory had beef with this girl named Melanie. Melanie was in
Melody.
her soft girl era. You know, she was big shroom last season. She was all, like work. But this season she in her soft girl era. You know, she not bothered with the bullshit. Ivory went ahead and pissed in a cup and threw it on Mel while she was sleeping. And then Big Shroom came out and made a reappearance. And honestly, they would have to chain me up like a dog to get me. I would be frothing at the mouth if somebody did that to me, genuinely. Like, Ivory, you're a
Yes.
dirty, low down bitch. You're crazy for
Dirty.
that.
Dirty. And you just gonna have to beat me up. And you just gonna have to beat me up, Ivory, if you catch me. I'm sorry. I don't want this
So,
smoke. I really don't want to fight. I promise you I'm scared. But you just gonna have to beat me up. I swear I'm a soft. Actually, you're not
yeah.
beating me up. I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the
No,
cops.
yeah,
But
you just going to beat Ariana up. Yeah, Ivory, yeah.
you know what? You a ass bitch.
Like, yeah, you got a problem with we saying, come fight Ariana about it. Cause see what? Now what? Yeah.
You a fake ass bitch. I swear. And if Ivory play hands on me, bitch, I'ma get you. You're next. Because you out of pocket.
But no, she's dirty, man. Like, I was so disgusted. I was just viscerally disgusted by her. I was like, oh my God. I knew she was dirty, but I didn't know she was dirty for real. Like, oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Dirty.
Why is that even where your mind went? You're sick and twisted.
Shame.
Like, ew.
Shame. Not even where her mind went. Speaking of that, let's get into these twins.
Oh, yeah.
The first of them. So what Silver left out of the story is that it's these two twins. I don't even know what their names are. I kind of forgot.
Tay Tay and Ten
What's their name?
Tens.
Bitch, that's not their name. But
It is.
anyway, no, it's not. Really? Tay Tay and Tintin.
Yes, Tay
Who is
Tay is the
lying?
one, is the thicker one. Tintins is the smaller one.
Some silly ass names. But anyways, so Tay Tay and Tintin was
Say
while
Tita.
Mel was asleep. But while Mel was asleep, Mel also has a friend. What's Mel's friend name?
Legacy.
Legacy. Well, Mal and Legacy was asleep. Tay Tay and Tintin told Ivory to pour piss on this girl because they thought it was funny. They thought it was a key, and Ivory, being the bitch that she is, her dirty ass did it. And now the twins got caught and they got exposed for telling her to pour piss on the girls because they literally was recording Ivory pour piss on this girls and laughing, and then they try to cry and be pussy and act like they ain't tell her to do that shit. No,
Wait, they
y'all
told her to do it?
yes. You don't remember in the clip where they was crying like we didn't even tell her to do this. They gave her the idea. They was like, if it was me, I would pour a piss on these bitches.
I did not know that. Wait, what?
Yes.
Well, I gotta
Yes.
rewatch because I really don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I thought that like they recorded it, but they didn't like
No.
tell them to do it. I thought they just record. I
They
thought they
gave
was
her the
crazy
idea.
as fuck anyway for recording it. Anyway, like that was already like, why would you record it? Like,
Exactly.
but you told her to do it. That's where she got that nasty ass idea. Ew, it's
Exactly.
disgusting.
Like I don't
Also,
think they literally thought she was going to do it. Like they were just saying if that was me. But why would you do that if that was you? Why?
yeah.
But anyways, yeah,
Sure.
they pissed me off because like don't why y'all trying to pretend like y'all ain't do that shit? Like y'all told her to do that
Yeah.
nasty shit. Y'all recorded that shit. Y'all thought it was funny, and either y'all was too scared to say something or y'all genuinely was with it. And now y'all trying to pretend like y'all not because y'all don't want to seem like y'all associated with that. Like no, stop crying, wipe them tears off, and get ready for this ass whooping that Mel about to give you at 12.
Yeah.
For it too.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it too. But speaking of the reunion, if I catch Trev, it's up. I swear.
Yeah.
I swear. It's really not up, Sav. If I catch you, I'm not even like that. I promise you. I'm in my soft girl era. I do not fight you hoes. I'm too pretty for that. I
Yeah.
got 2 nose rings in my nose, and if you pull them and they fall out really easily, and you will leave a gash in my nose, I do not want to fight. I'm going to call the
Yeah.
cops. But,
Yeah.
but hypothetically, if I catch you,
Yeah.
Sav, it's because why did you call the cops? Why did you call the cops? And you want to end the
Now.
show. The show needed to be ended because Ivory did pour pee on people. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It went too far. But you didn't get. You were not the hoe that got piss poured on her. You actually got your get back for once in your life. Why did you call the cops?
I'm gonna be honest. If it was me, I might also call the cops.
Why?
I
It
might
wasn't.
just
It
have to
wasn't
shut
me and
all
Ivory.
this. If I was really mad, I would have to shut all
About
this
what?
shit
She
down.
wasn't fighting Ivory. She was fighting
She wasn't
Nug.
fighting Ivory, but she was fighting that other girl. What was her name? Ivory's little
Nug.
lackey. Nug,
Nug.
exactly. She was fighting Nug. If I was really mad and I was like, nah, and also she didn't want to be there no more because she was mad about the thing with Ivory
Go
and she was all
home.
upset and in her
Go
feelings. And then Ferrari
home.
kept coming in her face and asking her stupid fucking questions. I would be mad too. But then
Go
she wanted to fight
home.
Nug. Wanted to have a problem with her for no fucking reason. Talking about some why you involving yourself in it. You involved
You
me.
did involve
You
her in it.
came up to me and started talking to me, and then talking about something. I don't like how you talking. I don't like. You came up to me. I
She
wasn't
did.
even talking
She
to you.
did.
Like she included her, and then talking about something. Why you including yourself? Hello? Like if I was really mad and I didn't want to be there no more, I'm gonna be honest, I might call the cops too. Now shut this whole shit down. We
But
woo woo
bestie,
woo.
you would
Like
never be on Young and Reckless. Like you would never be on Now Nest TV. I would
no,
never
I
catch you.
wouldn't.
You wouldn't. Bitch, this is Young and Reckless. Like this is Now Nest TV. You know what you signed up for. You can't be calling the
Yeah.
cops on bitches. You are op. You cannot be calling the
Yeah.
cops on bitches. This is Young and Reckless. This is Now Nest TV. You knew what you signed up for. You would never sign up for that. You are a rational person. You have common
Yeah.
sense. You
Yeah.
don't get to have common sense when you pick and choose. Go home. If it really was that serious, go home.
Yeah.
And she better not
But
come
if
to
I
you.
was bitter
Stay home.
though, I might call the cops though. Like if I was bitter, I would probably go home, but I would make sure everybody else going home too. Now we ain't. Not everybody got to
No,
go.
because now you fucking up people check. You fucking up my entertainment. Some of these hoes got warrants. You heard what what's her name said. What's her name?
Who? Oh,
The
Ferrari.
one. No, what's the girl? She was on that other show. She could fight Baby Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Baby Tyson got a warrant. Like, you out here drawing.
Yeah, you are doing a lot. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it might have been me too though. But I see where
But
she's
friend,
coming
you
from
can't.
with
But
that.
you would never be in this situation.
No, I wouldn't. But yeah, I feel like you do need to know what you're signing up for, low key, if you come to Not As TV. But also, if I
It's
was her,
her
I would call
second
it fucking competition.
time. It's her second time. It's not her
But
first.
also, can we talk about how Kai pussy probably stink? Cause why was she so mad when that girl was talking about some? Yeah, cause y'all use BV, y'all got BV, y'all need suppository or something like that. They said something about that, and she was like, "Who need to put rat poison up they pussy? My pussy don't say do it. Cause why did you feel like I came
She
for
really
you for
was
that?"
unnecessarily mad. But no, I think she was unnecessarily mad. And at first, she was getting on my nerves. But her dad did just die. I don't think that's an excuse to be mad about your pussy stinking. But she had an attitude with everybody and was just getting on everybody. So maybe it was just like not acting rational because she just emotional.
I
I
get
don't know.
that. I can understand that. I honestly understand. If your dad just died, I wouldn't want to be around these hoes either. I
Yeah.
just felt like
Do
everybody
your
was
thing.
on Sav's case for being an angry bird and being like, "Oh, she don't want to do nothing." Da, 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 da. But I'm like, Kyle was also being like that. But I guess but at that time, nobody knew her dad was dead. So I feel
Yeah.
like, but yeah, I understand that though. If your dad is dead, I would have just left though. Why did you? But I guess if you need the
Same.
money, I can't tell you if you need the
Yeah,
money.
that's true.
You
Like
might
if
just
this
have to
is
take it
your
out.
check and you go home, you're not getting your check. That is
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
she
I
said
guess
she
I
didn't
would just
even like
left.
him like that. Like she had a weird
But still,
relationship
that would
with him.
still bring up emotions too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would care if my dad died. I don't even know if my dad's alive. Actually, I do. I found out he was alive. I was like, oh shit, he alive? Like last week. But I don't know if I would care. I feel like it's like you got to know if it happened kind of situation.
Yeah,
So
I'm about to say.
then
I think I would just have to
go
know.
through.
But honestly, right now, I don't know. I don't think I'd care. Or maybe I would care because I'd feel guilty for not caring, but
Mhm.
I don't know when to find out. I mean, I guess if he wants to, he can, but like I don't want to find out that I give a shit if he die or not. But I would
Yeah.
just prefer not to see him ever again.
Yeah. But yeah, but I definitely
Yeah.
get her like having a. I get why she didn't know if she was gonna leave or not because she was like she don't even know if how she feel about it because she didn't have a
Yeah,
good
I
relationship
get it.
with him. But yeah, but she was being an angry bird this whole season and.
Hmm.
Do your pussy stink? Cause why are you so mad? It was never that serious. It was a joke. It was a key. It was a cute little key.
It was
You were
everybody
laughing.
found it funny, but you. Why is your pussy must stink? Because what's going on? Why do you feel attacked right now?
Exactly. It was never that serious.
And you act like she said it to you specifically. She just said y'all because they was talking about the team. Like,
Yeah. And also, like, I get that people go through things, but I'm also a strong believer in it's not fair to take out how you feel on people just because you're angry.
hmm
Like, I might be
yeah,
going through something too. I probably got a billion things going in my head that you don't even know about, but I'm just not saying it and I'm not projecting it. It's not fair to take out your hurt and anger on other people, especially people that care about you. I don't know if they
hmm
care about you, but
but
some of
yeah,
them are your friends. And, like, yeah, I don't think it's fair to do that either. So I feel like
yeah,
she should have separated herself from them, not for her sake, if not for her sake, for their sake, because it's not fair to be a negative energy and you know you're being a negative energy and continue to do that around people.
right,
Here,
yeah,
just
yeah,
because you're having a bad day, we don't all have to have a bad day. And not to say that
exactly,
not to say that people don't care about you, but it's yeah, you shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, y'all, I have to go on duty soon, so we are about to wrap this up, and we can
Okay,
end it with some relationship advice just to go with the theme of this episode. I mean, we didn't talk that much
okay,
about relationships. We talked a little bit about it.
yeah, yeah.
Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna read out a couple to you, and you can pick which one you want to hear
Okay,
because I saved a few. Steve. Okay, it's r/relationship advice. So
hmm
I-28F went through my boyfriend's phone, 34M, and now I'm questioning our relationship. Advice needed. This one is
hmm
I-27M don't want to hang out with my trans friend, 25F, anymore. What do I do? My 21F boyfriend, 22M of 3 years, want to have casual sex with other people, slash will do so. How do I deal with this? That's the three. Which
Okay.
one you feel?
One, why I will never understand why people take their problems to Reddit. Why are you asking me what you should do? I don't fucking know. But anyway,
I'd
that
love to take
aside,
your problems
I
to
want to
Reddit.
know
Give
what's
me
going on
entertainment.
with the trans friend.
Okay, okay. This one is very long, but
Oh,
we are going to get into it. Wait. Okay, it's an edit though. It's not that long.
okay.
Y'all bear with me. This is a throwaway because wait, I'm gonna just read it over. I 27M don't want to hang out with my trans friend 25F anymore. What do I do? This is a throwaway because my friend is also a redditor. A little backstory. I moved to a new country a little over a year ago. This is when I met my friend Cara. We became pretty good friends very quickly, and I appreciate the fact that she was a friend in a new place where I knew no one. A year on from meeting her, we only gotten closer. Cara is a trans woman who has begun the process of transition almost a year before I met her, but she was still very new to the lifestyle. Her words, not mine, when I met her. Because of this, a lot of things we spoke about initially in our friendship were very centered around her transitioning and first steps into her own openly queer life. She admitted there weren't a lot of other people she could speak about this with, and she enjoyed finally having someone to hear her out. While I genuinely enjoy learning about Cara's POV and experience as a trans woman, I also encouraged her to share other things with me, such as her taste in music, art, and generally what she likes to do for fun, all of which are very queer. We often go to a lot of events together. We hung out at our city's Pride Festival and see each other a couple times a month for drinks or general hanging out. I wanted to be someone she could celebrate herself and identity, and I think I accomplished that. The problem is that I think that the identity dominates our friendship now. When we hang out, Carl will insist on listening to her music, lots of indie rock, queer artists, and sapphic, I don't know how to say that, sapphic bands. A lot of which I don't really vibe with, but I never say no and don't complain when she does. However, whenever I play my type of music, dad rock, rap, Afro soul, and R&B, she may listen to one or two songs before changing it to her music, again claiming that she wants to show me new artists. I let her vent to me about her frustration with works and her struggles in romantic life. I even sat with her and let her cry on my shoulder when she broke up with her most recent partner, spending hours consoling her. However, when I try and speak to her about my frustration, she seems to get this glassy look in her eyes and she murmurs a few affirmations before changing the topic to her experience because it reminds me of something she went through. These are just a few of many one-sided experience I had with Cara. I know she's a good person. I know it's unfair, but I started to resent her and her queerness. As someone who's recently discovered and accepted my own pansexuality, I understand how important someone's identity is to them. I would never want someone who makes others shrink themselves to make me feel seen or heard. But I caught myself thinking these things like enough with the trans talk or another lesbian Indian band recently. I really hate that I feel this way. I don't want to hate who my friend is or despise the things she likes, believes in, or relate to. How can I tell her this without thinking I'm a giant transphobe and shunning her identity?
Girl, I'm gonna be honest. Good luck, Charlie. I don't even fucking know. How do you do that? That's a conversation I never want to have. Like, could you just like cool it with the trans shit? I don't know how to. I hope no one tells me that actually, because honestly, guys, I'm pretty fucking gay. I don't know. I feel like this could happen to me, but I would be very upset. I don't know how I would take that if somebody was just like, yeah. So you talk about being trans a lot. I think maybe you guys aren't compatible friendship wise. Also,
Mhm.
she sounds kind of like a very she it sounds like she's kind of self-centered without meaning to. Like she talks
Mhm.
about herself and her interests a lot. And I think she likes that you listen, which is good that you listen, but sometimes you need to be listened to too. And if you can communicate that in a way that doesn't make it sound like you don't want to hear her, but you just want to be heard too, and she still takes it in a negative way, then you guys just aren't compatible in a friendship, you know?
Yeah,
Probably.
I,
That's what I
I
think.
totally agree with what you're saying. I feel like the issue in this friendship is not the fact that she's trans or her
That's
identity. I think the issue is that she isn't listening to her and the friendship is very one-sided. I think
mm-hmm.
the best advice that I ever gotten in life, not the best, but some of the best advice I ever gotten in life is pay attention to how people make you feel and like
Mm-hmm.
really sit there and think about how you feel after you spoke to someone. And if you feel like that you're the only one putting in effort in this relationship or this friendship and you're being drained and people are taking from you and not pouring into you, then that's either you can communicate that, and if they choose not to be a better friend after that, then they're not the person for you. You should not feel drained
Exactly.
your friends. You should not feel like
Exactly.
you're not validated, like you're not heard, like you're not seen. And I don't think that this thing have anything to do with her being trans. Like you completely seem like you understand her. You're also queer yourself, even though you're not
Mm-hmm.
trans. You relate to her identity in some sense, and you're trying your
Yeah.
best to make her feel seen and heard. But she's not trying to make you feel seen and heard or listen to
Mm-hmm.
you for you. So she seems like the problem, bestie. I don't think it's you.
Exactly. I don't think that this is an issue of her being trans at all, actually. That's
Yeah.
very. I don't. I feel like it's just more of her being self-centered, and she probably doesn't mean to do it, but because, like you said, she just feels so validated and seen in this friendship because she doesn't have that outside of this friendship. So she probably doesn't mean to be like so self-centered and make all of it about her, whether that be her transness or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like you probably just need to have an honest conversation with her, and don't say like, I don't want to. Sometimes you talk about being trans a lot. Maybe just say you talk about yourself a lot, like,
Exactly.
and don't make it identity focused. So
Yeah,
maybe that will make it like less. It'll be less of a hard pill to swallow because, not gonna lie,
yeah,
I would take it bad if somebody was like, "So you talk about being trans a lot." I would be like,
definitely. Yeah.
"Yeah."
So y'all, I'm definitely late for work. So thank y'all so much. We about to wrap this up. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of Yap
Yes.
Said. This is our third episode. We appreciate you guys so much. Make sure to follow us on all platforms at Yes That's
Mhm.
Exclusive. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Do these bitches ever shut the fuck up?
No, girl, that's Yap Said.